I wanted to share what we're using for Bible this year. I think when you start the year, you always have ideas and big plans. And then once you actually start and get into it, it changes and you adjust it to a way that fits reality a little bit better. And so now that we've been doing this for a while, I feel like we're finally in a little bit of a groove. But this is 40 pictures to share with your family who is Jesus. And each devotion is based on a picture. And so, for example, here's the first one. You've got your big picture here, and then it always says Jesus is, and the description, we've got a Bible verse, and then the devotion is usually this page and another one. After the devotion, there's a set of reflection questions, a Bible reference, and a key verse. This key verse is the same one that they put here in the front. Now, the way that has been working really well for us, so the way that I do it is I split it up into 2 days, and that's been the best fit for us. I try to stay away from, on the first day I do this, on the second day I do that, because that's just not realistic. I think you really have to do what is going well that day. Like if discussion is really going great and you can keep going, then do it. But usually what happens is I spend the first day just reading and talking about it. Then the next day, if I have time, I might start on some of these questions. The second day, I'll finish up the questions and I will read something from the Bible reference. Now, if you see, this one is short enough where I could probably read it all, but there are much longer ones, and I'll usually just pick a selection so that we can read something from scripture that is related to the study. So splitting up into 2 days has been really great for us just because I have littles, and it just makes the discussion a little bit more meaningful rather than trying to shove it all in one day. I will let you know that in the back, there are answers to the reflection questions, and there are suggestions for songs that you can sing together related to the same topic. So we read this during our morning time, and the other things that we read is I pick one poem from this book, and we've just been kind of reading them one after the other. And then I recently added, this is the Junior Classics. This was gifted to me, and we've been reading a fable in here, and this has been super fun. They always ask me to read more. So we've been reading those, and then I always read something from our science or history. So today I read about dragonflies and the fly book. So just depending on what we're studying, that kind of changes as we go.